My colleagues, ministers from Uganda, the honorable members of parliament, ambassadors and your entire team, the president of Uganda North American Association, Madam Chair of the local community, Madam Kuda, and your entire team, all the sponsors. I won't be able to mention your names, but I recognize you. All the union members, good evening to you all. I am so happy to stand here and address a hall that is full of happy people. How sweet it is to sit together as members of the same family. How nice it is. We have come from far, and I want to thank God for this moment. After a very hard period of 2 years of COVID-19, when the entire country was shut down, the entire world was shut down. Who are we to survive and be here and be happy and feel happy? We should not take God for granted. Thanks be to God. We thank Him so much because the world was closed down. And we pray for those who parted with us. May their souls rest in eternal peace. It was indeed a very trying moment. I have been attending Unaa since I joined national politics. I won't say the years because we will begin counting to guess how old I am. But these are not so few years since I have been attending Unaa. And I think I'm the most appropriate time to tell the story of Unaa. I can assure you, we've come from far and we have reached far. And I must congratulate all of you who have made a contribution. There were days where people were fearing to even stand out and mention that they are coming from the government of Uganda. There were days when we were talking about Joseph Kony in northern Uganda, and the political forum was the hottest. Joseph Kony killing people of northern Uganda. Was it Joseph Kony? Was it President Museveni? There were those who were thinking that it was Museveni who had the plot to kill the people of northern Uganda. And I was a Minister of State for Defense for 8 years. I sat with the people of northern Uganda, the women, the mothers, and I persuaded them to encourage them not to join Joseph Kony. And we won. 8 years I was a Minister of State for Defense. And I was removed from that portfolio when Joseph Kony was no more. I don't know what you discussed in today's political forum, but those were the days when we had to give an accountability of what the government of Uganda was doing to make sure that the people of northern Uganda get peace and they get total peace. And I stand here with pride to mention that you can move from Kampala at night to whatever corner of the country without being escorted. Today, without being escorted. There were days when we were talking about dual citizenship, and members of parliament were challenged to make a law to allow Ugandans to be with dual citizenship. That is history. But there are still challenges, and I will mention about them. Those are days when we were talking about having an opportunity of being a Ugandan with a national identity card. Government is now sponsoring people with their gadgets to come from internal affairs to sit here and serve you. And today, I know that 366 people have been served. People have picked their identity cards. Some have consulted the embassy, consular services. Others have been registered. And we have hope that come 2023, in whatever state that you mention, there will be people to come and pick their national identity cards. This is what we want. We are brothers and sisters. We know how some of you came here. We don't know how some of you ended up here. No matter how, you are a Ugandan. You are a Sebuliba. You are a Nairuba. You are a Nankabirwa. You are a Kabuye. You are an Akelo. Even if you have an American citizenship, when you get back home, Mr. Chironde, you will convince people to say that you are an American. Chironde, an American. Back at home, they know you are their own. And that's why in the Trade and Investment Forum, I had to take you through all the investment opportunities that we have in the country. In the petroleum, oil and gas, where Europe is right now stranded with energy crisis, they don't know how they will go through the winters. Africa needs investment in access to electricity. They need investment in renewable energy. They need investment in power generation, and everything has been provided for. The laws are in place for you people. When I addressed you during the Trade and Investment Forum, you were not many as you are right now. But I was able to tip you that in the petroleum sector now, I am looking for joint ventures. Get companies which can do joint ventures with the local companies, because now we are at the stage of national content considerations. The big companies have gotten tier 1 contracts. We, the small ones, we just need to do JVs in order to get opportunities to invest in Uganda. I talked about the minerals. And the world is looking for the 12.8 trillion US dollar gold deposits in Uganda. And some of you wanted me to confirm that we have gold, and I whispered to you, and I want to whisper to you that we have gold. And the whole world is looking at Uganda, and some are refuting the figures. No, you can't have this gold. Go to Chitanda. You don't have to dig the gold. You just have to gather the soil and get the gold in Chitanda. We are not allowing exportation of unprocessed minerals. We are not allowing that. Processing must be done in Uganda. I was talking to Elon Musk in Norway recently before I came here. I told you that we are now manufacturing electric cars And some of you will not believe me. I told you that we now have the e-mobility program where we have electric motorcycles and the recharging station is at Busega. You may not believe this, but it is happening in Uganda. I just want Ministry of Finance to give incentives to these so that the electric motorcycle does not pay tax. Because we are concerned about the emissions, we are concerned about climate change. We must incentivize like Norway did. It is the Teslas, even here, I think, the electric cars have got incentives. I was able to tell you all that. I am so happy. And I must congratulate the executive of Unaa, Madam Henrietta Nairuwa Wamala of Uganda and America. Thank you so much for being patient. You've been abused. You know, in Unaa, there were times when we were being asked, you MPs, why are you so many here? I remember in Seattle, when we were asked, you are so many MPs, why have you come here? And I stood up and I said, why do you invite us? Don't invite us, we will not come. So we've been abused together, but we are happy together as well. So thank you so much. Sincerely, I am so happy. Today, I come here with the President's message. Before we left, we had a meeting in State House, State Lodge, Nakasero. I thought I had gone there to seek for permission to come here, because I've been coming here. But what turned out in that meeting was a decision from the President to set up a very serious secretariat to deal with Unaa issues. Back at home, we have desks. This is very important message. We have desks. Uganda Investment Authority has a diaspora desk. What are they in charge of? Remittances. How much have we received this year? Are they concerned about the remitters? The issues of the remitters? Are they concerned? Is Uganda Investment Authority here? Can they stand up and tell us whether they are concerned about the issue, the pertinent issue of those who remit money back at home? You may know the answer. The role of the guy at the diaspora desk in Uganda Investment Authority might be to cross-check how much this financial year has been remitted. We have other desks. Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Do they sit with the ambassadors to discuss matters of Ugandans in the diaspora? Do they sit? We could be having another desk in immigration, internal affairs. We could be having a desk in the office of the Prime Minister. We could be having a desk in State House, diaspora. Is it about attending Unaa? You come here, you dance, you got the boat cruise, you come and, be jiggy, and we go back home. This time round, the secretariat that the President has set up wants to touch base with the people in the diaspora, understand their problems. I have been in meetings in my suite here in the hotel ever since I reported. I begin at 9 a.m. until I'm told that the next item where I am required is on the floor. I have met people. The issue is service delivery. This is what the people of the diaspora want. It's not about colors. It's not about yellow. It's not about red. Not about blue. People want to access their national identity cards easily. People want to access passports easily. Why would you pay $2,000 to get a passport? Why? What can we do? Can we improve on the technology that can simplify accessibility to this important document called a passport? This is what you want for everybody, no matter whatever political affiliation, no matter. You are our relatives. We keep your people at home. When we come here, you send us. When we are getting here, they give us Bushera to bring for you. We are the same people. And when you work on service delivery, there will not be any issue for the people in the diaspora. Service delivery. Identity cards, passports, and the issue of land. Listen, my colleagues, listen to the people when they talk about their land titles being taken away. Listen to them, because sometimes it happens. You bought your land, it is in your name, you're keeping the land title. One day you want to sell that land, you go to do search, and it is in the names of a different person whom you don't know. It has happened. We must accept where mistakes are done so that we can correct them. So the issue of land is another issue which I have picked. And my team, some of my team that the president gave me are here with me. They are listening to me. Time will come when we introduce them. And when you get to know them, please, tembaita basipali, tembaita bambega. They want information from you so that we can serve you better. Mulino omuze, bwe mulaba akolaganye ne Nankabirwa, bwe bamuwadde ebisawo bya ssente. Ebisawo bya ssente. Aba opposition bo tebabawa bisawo bya ssente. Please, how can we get the information without getting to you? And when I pick on you and say you are now going to represent me in Texas, you're going to represent me in Boston, you have to give me information about the shipping challenges, about other challenges. Don't label that person a spy. We just want information from you. If you have a system which will enable me get information, please feel free to go through your own president, the one you voted, so that I get that system and I will abide by that. But what I want is information from you. My assignment is to get in touch. Muntu ku muntu. Buli muntu alina ebizibu bye wano byatuddeko. Abewaabwe baabunyaga. Taata we yennyini, wagina wa maama we, kojjaawe, babanyazeenya ze babamazeeyo. You work so hard, you people. I know. The president asked somebody, how much do you get? $4,000. And taxes, $1,000. And then you remain with $3,000? Yes, Mzee. And what do you with the $3,000? Rent. And what do you save? Nothing. And how obeera wotya ofuna omusala gwa 10,000, 10,000 lwa musolo, 13 za nyumba? How do you survive? And the guy just looked at the president. And I tried to answer for him. I said, Mzee, that's why they don't sleep. They do more than one job so that they can make a saving. Oh, yes. They don't sleep. Mzee, that's why when you go for Unaa, beyagalanga bebasumuludde ku muguwa. Ne bajjayo obugoye bwabwe ne basabula, ne bakyusa akabooti, ne bakyusa akadina. Banaabwambaliramu abakazi battu ne basajja battu. Mweyagale. Because I know what you're going to do when you get back from here. I know. We have to talk the truth. If we had solved the problem of the people in the diaspora, we have to acknowledge the truth. You work so hard, you people. Buli kasente kofunye, it has to be accounted for. So, we need to appreciate the challenges that you go through. So I am standing here to give this information. What government pledges to do is to listen to you through this secretariat. I will get back and call the stakeholders meeting, all those desks, Diaspora Foreign Affairs, Diaspora Internal Affairs, Diaspora Uganda Revenue Authority, Diaspora Uganda Investment Authority, Diaspora Office of the Prime Minister, Diaspora. I am going to call all those people and ask them, what are you diasporing about? Yes. Revenue Authority, what are you diasporing about? Do you know the challenges of the people who remit finances? $1.2 billion. Do you know what they go through really? For me, I don't make applications for the appointments that the president gives me. I've never applied. But it is my sweat capital. When you give me an assignment, we want people to be in the diaspora, to make money, to send home, to build. Actually, the president talked about working with National Enterprises Corporation, NEC, on the issue of real estate. He talked about working with NSSF on the issue of real estate, but targeting the people from the diaspora to build your confidence, to know that you are dealing with an enterprise that is not going to cheat you, where you will be depositing money when you are sure that at the end of the day, you will have your apartment. That's what you want. I'm going to pursue it with General Mujira. And very soon, we will be informing you through your leadership. Those who will have confidence in us will get the opportunity. But there will be those who will say, bagenda kubanyaga. It is okay. Era n'omulembe gwa Yesu, wali abawaliranga. Tabawalira. Wali abagaana. Even amongst the 12 disciples, there were those who were, So I know that the next hour is going to be a very important hour of being happy, and I did not intend to speak a lot of things, but just to assure you that we are going to serve you better and better. I've held 2 meetings with the embassy, and I want to thank the team. I want to thank you. I want to thank Madam Chinyera. We've held 2 meetings with them since I came here to this Unaa. I would like to see a Unaa conference where my embassy is given a slot to stand here and present, and you fire them with questions. Why should we have a convention when the embassy is not speaking, is not giving an accountability? Ask them, why are you not picking phone calls? They will be able to tell you that you receive 420 phone calls a day. And they'll be able to tell you that we are upgrading our telephone system from analog to digital. And you'll be able to appreciate, and you'll be happy. I want a session where the ambassador is in front here and you were there asking questions. I came there, you didn't serve me. She will be able to explain. Sorry, I am winding up. With those few words, I want to end by congratulating the achievers. Zaini Asha has left. Omurangira Obundiro, you do us pride. I want to congratulate you. They are our children who performed yesterday. You guys who were not here, you missed to see the confidence in the children in the diaspora. Ngabali Makutia, Ngabali Mumbugo, Ngabali Mubikoi. Congratulations. Maintain the spirit of culture. So I want to end by thanking you so much, Madam Henrietta, for inviting us. We pledge to continue working with you for the good of you and me and our country. We promise to do better. We apologize for whatever has not been going on well to us as human, but we pledge that we will do better and better until we achieve the end objective. With those few words, may the God bless you. Thank you so much. Johnny Massey's back home. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ruth and Ambassador Dunia. I wouldn't want you to walk too far. I would like you right in the front here because I think we have something exciting to share with our members of Unaa. Hey, how's everyone doing today? Are we ready to get into the groove?